The reason we exist is because you cannot stay ahead of all threats. The reason we exist is because you cannot stay ahead of all threats.
The wrapping those master. So to actually, all right. So really tools and equipment as prepping. All you're doing so that way practice. We're equipment as prepping. All you're doing so that way practice. We're gonna say other those mix that really can help. That's something to practice. What is part of it? Side attached to it, you surface prep process. Side attached to it, you surface prep process. The remove right there. These or anybody that clay bar. All of the skill number one. Material. So about instinct, just got like who can help me out. We're not talking. I have plans. I'm not talking spend that much money. On. So today, then we had 4 items. So with that, it's easy to be able to wrap bag for what that we can. So we got more. We have a bunch to continue on. Focused. Easy it is to deals with people. I really love the okay, can I fix it? PMs, the CM, and okay, can I fix it? PMs, the CM, and part of the Mat 9, with that they've been have come down to handling to glad not in bubble management. So over the using a torch bubble man. So over. Using a torch is with a hair dryer. With torches, especially is a hair dryer. With torches, especially is or reader and 5 to just stretch 100 mark. From what I'm looking to mess up when it comes to dealing with those acid. When it comes down to so when we talk about the heat, I would like to. It's going to talk about the heat. It's going to be is the squeegee handling, but hey, G gonna say squeegee handling, but hey, G gonna say squeegee tech, but hey, G gonna say squeegee tech, squeegee. We're gonna learn 3D pros, 3D pros. All right, the squeegees made out of the doors about the squeegees. The squeegees made out of the doors about the squeegees. And finishing technique. Finish that we're gonna be finances. Short. Just I have to measure it out with figure out a lot of things. And vehicles for as to be something that we need. We're just minutes to. For as to be something that we need. We're just minutes to what will happen. Minutes to what will happen, and to what will happen, and prep times of deal with. And I get actually go times before. I don't even have enough material by 20 with focus, polish, alcohol, water, that's in there too. Polish, alcohol, water, that's in there too. That's what happens. It tend to break. It's going to be focused on in order tools at this point. So right now our focus should be tool skills and understanding, the equipment, the tool skills, understanding how to use the tools. That should be one of those. Understanding how to use the tools. That should be one of the first things we should be doing. And then bubble management, lay it to glass. All right, and then tool skills. So what that means is we're gonna go out and we're gonna play with the tools. Really not play with the tools. We're gonna master the tool that we're gonna be doing. The clay is a tool. Using the squeegee is a tool too. So maybe we could do a small project where all we're doing is doing like something like this, something that we see on a regular basis. That we feel like, hey, one home item. All right, and you don't have to do this, but I plan on doing it again. I'm gonna find something that I don't mind using and seeing that has that vinyl on it. And in a sense, that's going to be what I'm going to be doing, which is going to help with my mat handling and positioning. And that also is going to help with my heat control as well, in theory, and as well as squeegee tech in the edge control finishing. So with that being said, we are technically done with the planning portion that's coming up. And then over the 6 things. And after that, we're going to go over it again. And then by Monday, that's when we should be moving towards more of us actually doing it at that point. All right. And by that time, the material should be here. But while everything's going on, when I get the squeegee, I'm going to show you the squeegee. When I get the materials, we're going to see it. We're going to play with it. And then we're going to use it. I like the concept of playing with things because when you play with it, you kind of understand how it works. I disassemble things. Activities that we're going to be training for next week. Again, prepping. And then I'm thinking that we could make it where it's only using, I guess you can actually use 2. We can cut the material at 3 feet. And then we cut that in half. And then once we have that, we have 2.5 by 3. That's possible too. But long story short, we're gonna have fun next week, and we're gonna actually get our hand and yeah. So Vivid Vine is talking about essentially positioning of the hands for the squeegee, which is something that we will definitely work on. But for right now, what I'd like to do is to go over hold on. Backwards. So we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it early, just because this is a summary and it's really for prep for next week. So whenever I'm doing these prep ones, I'm gonna make it a point to try to just work on the preparations where we're doing and coming up with the game plan for next week. So again, the game plan for next week, we're gonna do 10 surface preps. And that may have to do with polishing, getting familiar with the process, and then as far as mat handling, what's going to help us with that is laying it to glass. That's going to be a technique we have to learn how to do. And then as far as getting more training, we're going to have to find one home item to do. And when we lay it to glass and do that one item, it should help us It should help us with the other 3 skills that we need to learn: heat control, squeegee tech, and edge corner finishing. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna ride out, and then after that, tomorrow we're gonna be focused. Really, I really just want to get what we need to get ready for next week. So hopefully tomorrow I can find the item that we're gonna be doing, and by next week we should be moving towards the garage. People friendly. Until then, let's ride.